Hey guys, well I'm back and a new game has appeared in the wild, and for those of you on Xbox or PC and even PlayStation, you can access it today. For those of you on Xbox or PC, it is on the Microsoft Xbox Game Pass as of this moment. I got it downloaded today. Also, it is playable on the last gen consoles, and when I mean that I mean both the PS4 and Xbox One. They'll have a version of that game available to play. You can find this game on Steam as well on PC, but will need to download the necessary game client to play from PC for this game, as it is run through Capcom. But let's get into it. We see from the official Exoprimal website, things you need to know. You will need to have a Capcom ID account to play, no matter if you're on a console or PC, Steam, anything like that. Capcom accounts can be made for free. They do state there is in-game registration for signing up and linking any accounts from like either PlayStation or Microsoft based on your preference of choice of use, console or PC, if you don't have an account set up. Big question people ask now in the current age of gaming, is this cross-platform? And yes, I was able to find it is supported for cross-platform play, but there is a catch, a but. Only players with an account on the same type of platform as you may be added as Capcom buddies, which honestly speaking kind of defeats the purpose of having cross-platform. So Xbox One players can play with Xbox Series S and X players, and PlayStation 4 players can play with PS5 players, and I guess if you're on PC, it doesn't matter anyways, you're just going to play with PC people. So I guess you can play with people across platforms, but you just can't make them your friends, so I don't understand how that works, but maybe if there's raid modes, could be something where you encounter people of different platforms, but I don't know enough information yet to give full details. So for you PC gamers, let's talk. Let's take a quick look at what you can generally need to find. When I'm saying this, I'm saying here on the Exoprimal website, what are the PC game specs you need for this game? Well, we have for minimum and recommended, so let's get started here. At least Windows 10 version 10H2 and above at 64-bit. Recommendation Windows 11, of course, with 64-bit. Processor, at least an Intel i5 7500 or an AMD Ryzen 3 1200. But recommended, if you can, Intel i7 8700K or AMD Ryzen 5 3600X recommended. So for memory, about 8GB RAM, but if you can get 16GB RAM, it's gonna be your go-to for speed. NVIDIA. So yeah, we're getting into graphics. So NVIDIA GeForce FTX 1050 Ti with 4GB of VRAM, or equivalent AMD Radeon RX 560 with 4GB VRAM. But if you want the goods of the graphics, NVIDIA GeForce FTX 1070 or equivalent, AMD Radeon X 590 or higher, if you can. Hard drive space, of course, start this, it's about 50GB. But there's going to be updates. This game is designed around season passes. There's probably going to be DLC, so make sure you add some extra room in there on your PC when you're using it. If you're not playing the game, obviously move it to an external hard drive. That makes sense to use. Moving on to the next thing. So this game is also unique. It is a voice AI guided game by a thing called Leviathan. No, not the dinosaur thing out of the Bible and Job, but a new AI developed by Albius Corp, which is talking about an in-game company. So all this is in-game, so nothing like ChatGPT or anything like that. So this is like a made-up AI within the game. It will appear in front of players in the game as a hologram surveillance drone called the Watcher, giving directions and all that good stuff, so you're not just wandering aimlessly running into the wall and stuff. Storyline. Basically, Exoprimal is you are in the year 2043, and there's been about 3 years in the time passed since basically a rift in space and time was made, and then comes raining non-stop dinos from another time frame into your lifetime, and you have to go kick some dino butt. Now there is a catch to the dinos are being summoned for war games, and you play as an exo fighter to play these war games. As the AI, the Watcher we mentioned earlier, decides when you get to fight them and on what what year? So it's kind of an interesting thing. So you're basically being pulled in almost as a game, which is kind of sick. But then you're fighting dinosaurs, so it's kind of cool. So the main game mode is Dino Survival. Your goal is to gather intel known as last data. In these matches, to update the analysis map in the database in your system. This slowly unlocks the whole island you are on, where all this fighting takes place. You will play as your own person, but you will encounter the members of these exosuit warriors. Their squad is called Hammerhead Squad. This comprises of a few characters. Either they're actually directly in the squad or just other scientists and other characters mentioned in the game. There's Garrett Signs, Ace, Lorenzo, Alders, Majesty, Sandy, Magnum, Durbin, and Haruka. Now, I'm actually not sure, like I said, if you ever get to play as any of those people. You do get to play in different exosuits, I know that. They do that in the tutorial, which is kind of nice. Now to explain the survival pass versus the free versus premium. Here's what the benefit is currently for Season 1. You get 19 additional exosuits, 10 additional weapon skins, 3 decals, I think there's like 4 emotes or something like that. And that's just your general season pass stuff, so spend your money as you will. I'm not spending money on it right now at this time. Overall, my first take of it is, will this be another Anthem style game that doesn't take off very well? But again, if you have dinos in your game, then you have leverage to work with, growing the game and excitement. Well, that is all I have today for you today, guys. Def tried out. Enjoy some gameplay footage here. Again, just try it out, especially if you have Game Pass. I mean, it's already part of your package. So try it out. Remember, keep gaming, bosses, and have a good one.
Let it! Put him to bed!
Warning, you are at risk of being surrounded.
Listen up, hardcase. It's either kill or be killed out here. Don't want to end up dino chow, do ya?
Objective complete. Good job. This is valuable combat data. Thank you.
Ah, he's still breathing. Not bad.
Please proceed to your next objective.
Let me fill you in on a neat little trick. You can view mission info by bringing up help navigation. Use this when you're in a pinch.
Providing new targets. Engage and eliminate the pteranodons.
Ah, pteranodons. Keep your eyes on the sky. Those dickheads have done Zephyr. Go over there and give them a recall.
Got your back.
Nicely done. Remember, if you see an ally down, go help him.
Second objective complete. Your work has provided valuable ground-to-air combat data.
You're getting pretty good at this. Keep it up.
Proceed to your next objective.
You catching on yet? Leviathan runs these war games and pulls hundreds, thousands of exofighters from other dimensions right here to beautiful Bikatoa Island. And that includes you and me, hardcase.
Providing a new target. Engage and eliminate the Triceratops.
Now that's a big one. If you don't want another hole, then don't get in front of that thing. Play it safe. All right, roadblock. Stop it in its tracks. Good. Now hit him with your overdrive.
Objective complete. This is fantastic large dinosaur combat data.
Looking good over there. Teamwork pays off, eh?
Exofighters, please proceed to the next objective.
I'm sure if you've noticed, but it's the year 2040. We were on Bikatoa Island the day the Stratovator came down. Leviathan was operating war games then too. And those war games are run on repeat day after day so that mugs like you and I can fight in them over and over and over. I'm sure you've got questions, so listen up. We're gonna be sent back to our dimensions when this war game's done. You might have seen a corpse on the ground before Leviathan yanked you. Those bones are wrapped around a device. Scoop it up and connect it to your carrier.
Follow the nav line and join the mission. Your data is being evaluated. Exceptional. Updating your files. You are an exceptional specimen. Respond to this exceptional threat. Providing a new target. Engage and eliminate the T-Rex.
Leviathan's gotta be taking the piss. It's your first day on the job and we're up against one of those? Zephyr trash! Shit! Roadblock's got one too.